time for some vocab, and to be honest with you, this vocab is seemingly actually important. Now, we're talking about monomial, binomial, trinomial, and polynomial. Let me explain to you what those are, because this is kind of important. A term, as I describe it, is basically going to consist of a coefficient, and a variable. Actually, I'm going to say variables. So, for example, the number 6 is a term. Okay? The number 7x is also one term because it has a coefficient and variables. The number 7x plus y, no, oops, sorry, not 7x plus y. The number 7xy, that is a term. Now, monomial, binomial, and trinomial, and polynomial just simply refers to how many terms we're dealing with here. A monomial describes everything that has one term. Now, this is a monomial, this is a monomial, and this is a monomial. So, there's some examples of a monomial. 7x, 7xy. Now, if I did this, 7x plus 6, if I were to try to reduce that or simplify that, I can't. Because I guess my question is, if I add 7x, if I have 7 x's and I add 6, what am I left with? Well, I'm left with 7x plus 6. In fact, you're quite familiar with this thing right here. This is the equation of a line. We call this a binomial because technically this expression consists of two terms. It's got the 7x, which is a coefficient and a variable, plus 6, which is a coefficient and a variable. So this thing has two terms. This is called a binomial. Bi being the word for two, whereas mono being the word for one. I think that I asked students once before, have you ever heard the expression mono a mono? Hey, brah, you like fight? We're going to go out back, mono a mono. Which basically means you want to fight. We are going to go behind the establishment that we are in and fight and get into a physical altercation, man on man, or one on one. Mono a mono basically means one versus one. It's not one versus me. It's not me versus all of your friends. It's not all of my friends versus all of your friends. It's me versus you. I'll break your nose, buddy. Anyway, that's what mono means. Bi means two. Try, on the other hand, doesn't mean, hey, bro, try, come, try, wait, or whatever. It actually means the number 3. So trinomial is a 3-term thing. Now, you've actually seen trinomials. In fact, everything that we're going to be dealing with from this point on in quadratics are all trinomials, or can be all trinomials. Now, x squared plus 2x plus 3, this is a trinomial because it's got 1, 2, 3 terms. Now, a polynomial is basically, we don't have a word for 4 terms, 5 terms, 6 terms. We don't call it a quadnomial and then a pentanomial and a hexanomial and all that kind of stuff. We just say polynomial. It basically just means more than one. So technically, a binomial and a trinomial are both polynomials, but polynomials also include x to the 5th power plus 3x4 plus 5x cubed plus 2x squared plus 7 or something like that. So this is also a polynomial. It basically includes everything that's bigger than 1. Alright, I think we're good. Let's stop there.